been a crazy week. Last week was spring break with the kids. We went out, did some stuff, tried to spend some family time together before my daughter goes off to college. But I also have some packages. And some of those were my rods and reels. And we gotta check them out. But first, when it comes to these brands that I'm using, like the products that I'm using, the companies that I'm using, somebody's always going to be mad. No matter what you do. If you wear Levi's, someone's mad you're wearing Wranglers, right? If you have a Bass Cat, you know, someone's mad that you're not driving a Skeeter, you know, Chevy, Ford. Everybody, it doesn't matter. Someone's going to hate everything that you are using. It's just the way it is. With that being said, the products that I'm using, the baits that I'm buying, are things that I enjoy, companies that I've had success with using in the past, and I just feel comfortable using. You don't have to use what I use. I like talking about the brands that I use and the companies that I use and showing off the baits because I just like the baits. You know, I like doing this stuff. I like fishing. So if you know the company, you don't like it, that's fine. Someone might not know about them, and they might like that brand. They might like that bait. So that's why I do what I'm doing. I like this stuff. So if you don't like it, that's okay. That's fine. So without further ado, here are the rods and reels that I'm going to be using starting off. We're going with Lose. And the way I'm doing this to try to save money is I'm buying their combos. This one is the TP2. You see that? This is the TP2 combo. This is a 8 bearing 7:5-to-1 ratio reel, and I've always had good luck with Lose. They were around back in the day, then they went away for a while, and they popped back up down here in Missouri, around the Ozarks where I'm at. And it started with a little tackle shop where they were putting out the new Lose stuff, and back was the little factory. They even had a little museum in there. And they did a pretty good military discount. And we would go down there, me and my friends, and we would get great deals on brand new Lose stuff right there after they're made. And we loved them, had a great time using them, never had a problem with any of the Lose stuff that I bought. That little shop went away and after they got bought out by Strike King, and the people who owned that shop started Baitworks, if I'm not mistaken. And then I started experimenting with other brands, but I wanted to get back to using Lose because they're good. They just work. They're reasonable priced, and I've always had good luck with them. So this is, like I said, is the TP2, and this is what I'm going to be using for my jigs. You can see right there, it says jig rod. This is a 7.3 heavy action or medium heavy with an extra fast tip, and man, came great. I got it at the Spring Classic, the Bass Pro Shop's little spring sale that's going on right now. Good deal on this. I can't remember how much, but it was, I want to say like 100 something, a little over 120, I think, for this combo, and that is freaking good. That's a freaking good deal for that. To partner this up, I got the TP2 spinning reel. Now, this one I'm going to be using for like juggle minnow style baits, you know, or little paddle tail swim baits, because those are perfect out here on Table Rock Lake. And this is a 7.2 medium action extra fast tip. Feels freaking great. 10 bearing reel. Oh my gosh, that thing is so smooth. I know. Here's one of those things people hate. I'm right-handed. I cast and reel right? I cast left-handed, I reel right-handed, just like this on my baitcaster. So I cast left-handed and I reel right-handed on my spinning reels. People lose their minds about that. They're like, why aren't you not using your left hand? Like, I just can't. I'm not that coordinated, all right? And I don't get how people use the right hand to reel on their baitcaster, but use their left hand to reel on their spinning reel. I can't do that. I can't. All right? And like me and Brian Thrift do this. I got to use my right hand. This just feels comfortable to me. And if you use your left hand, that's okay. That's all right. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. It's okay. It's okay. People get furious about that. But this is freaking amazing. I love this reel right here. It feels great. It's going to be super good with those little juggle minnows bouncing that thing out there. I mean, look at how clean this is. Super, super good. I've got a couple more coming. I wanted 5 total is what I wanted. 2 spinning reels, right? And 1 for the paddle tail, 1 for like a juggle minnow or a wacky rig, something like that. That's what I'm going to use spinning reels for. And then I want 3 reels. 1 for top water, 1 for a jig, and then 1 for something else that I want to throw that day. You know, spinning rod, spinner bait, maybe, or a shaky head. I like using bait casters for shaky heads. I know people, that's another one. People are like, ugh. But I also wanted to go a little bit more. I wanted to get something a little bit nicer. Combo still. So I got the mocked Jacked by Lose. Now this was on sale, whole combo, for $245. I think I paid for this thing, and man, this thing is for the price of these things. They're so good in quality, so good in quality. Now this one is a 7:5 ratio, 10 bearing. It has a little, I don't know if you can see it. You know, you can put what size line, if you're using fluorocarbon or braid or mono, you can put what kind of line you're using on there. Same braking system as all the other Lose has. And this one is a 7-foot medium heavy fast action. And oh my gosh, it feels so good. Now these have some people don't like those kind of like little handles that they got. Those little knobs. I love that. I like these a lot. I do. I think they just feel comfortable to me when I do that. You know what? Maybe, I know some people like to use spinning rods for jerk baits, but I could do that. I could see this being a jerk bait rod for me. I like this. These are good. So I need 1 more baitcaster and 1 more spinning reel. I'm probably going to get another TP2 spinning reel and probably another TP2 baitcaster. I think that's what I'm going to do. And this will just be my little one I splurge. Man, those are good handles on that. I don't know if you can see that. Those are like super grippy. I don't know if there's a Win. Yeah, they're Win. Win Ultra. I like that. Those feel good. While I was getting these, though, I also at the Bass Pro Shops Classic sale was line, and I got buy one get one free P-line Tactical. Now this stuff is super smooth. It's usually like $20 a piece, but it was on sale and it was buy one get one. So I think I paid like $20 for all of these, and I got 8, 10, 15, 8, 10, 12, and 15 pound test. 15 is going to go on the jig. 12 is going to go on the other 2 bait casters that I get. And then I'm going to do 8-pound test on the juggle minnow type or wacky rig, and then a 10-pound test on the little paddletail swim bait spinning reels. And that is going to be my setups right now. Now, if you look over here, I've got boxes of baits. All right, boxes of baits, and that is pretty much everything I'm going to be using. I've got one more very small box coming, and it's just spinner baits that I ordered. But everything over there is pretty much it. And that will be the next video. Because one of them, it's going to take a whole video to unbox. Because there was one company that I picked, and I tried to get as many like surprise baits that I don't even know what's in them inside the bag. Right? We're going to figure this out. We're going to be surprised together. So, but that is going to be for the next video. And I will see you then.